Hi guys, today we are going to go through a course where I will show you how a coder thinks in Angular. Like it will be my use case or my take on it. How do I go through coding and how do I see challenge and how I think about to solve it. So let's start. Alright, so let's begin by talking about any kind of problem which we get here in any coding experience. Let's take a problem of linked list with visual representation, right? So you keep on adding items into linked list and then after five numbers it will create a new item here and it will put it into a new node in linked list. So when I see any problem like this is very verbose kind of problem which we have seen, there will be some real life problems also. In those cases, we begin by thinking about how do I want to solve it. As a backend developer, as a anything in coding which I work with, starts with thinking about how my result would look like. At least in UI development, that's where you begin by thinking what should be present in web browser, what should be shown here, how it will come up in the screen. So yeah, that's what where we start, and then we go ahead to actually solve it. To think about how it works. By the way, it would really help me if you just give a like and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this. Let's begin. Right, so we have our program as usual, a generated Angular component, and then what I would do is generally, I think you have seen in my other videos also that I start with always clicking first of all HTML file 90% of the time. That's my first thing which I do as a coder. I think about like what I want to represent. By the way, in Angular there are multiple libraries to improve CSS design and stuff, but you should really get comfortable with writing your own designs and HTML files. Let's start. So we'll code now, okay? And our program was to basically we should have a place where we will add a number, and as we keep on adding numbers it will create linked list representation, right? All right, so first I will just create a division where I want to add a class I use generally for also remembering what this thing is for. So input container, that is not required by the way, container. And then what we do is we create another div to showcase our results. As you know, we have used input box here with input text, and we have one parameter which we have bounded directly to model and one parameter which we have bounded to method, so I'll implement those. Alright, so what we have done is we have implemented basic structure of methods and things inside it. Now we will think about result. Now result has to be a linked list. So we can go ahead, and at this point of time you should think about, okay, so if you know a little bit about linked list, it is going to have a node and a node will be connected to another one. So let's start by creating another node. created the first node in this thing. We have created the first element, which is head. Now what we do is basically we have to think about um, how do I show this in UI, and how do I add before showing it to UI. Let's go for flow. So you have entered some text. That's how we think. That's how actually I think that when I have entered some text, how I will keep on creating nodes in that. So before we continue, one more thing I want to add is that I thought about how it will look, but I'm not rushing to it. I am first checking that if node can be entered or not. Also, if you have cases where you want to basically um, don't understand the steps that or it is getting too complicated, you can write comments for yourself. It's not for someone else. You can write comment for yourself what you're going to do next. This also helps you to clear what you are going to do next and what you are working here. It makes your mind clear. So generally I will write comments in between. Okay, let's continue. So alright, let's stop here. First of all, there is one more thing which I want you to know. Work with agile model, work with small victories. So I did some part of code, but first what I like to do is after this is basically I'll save all files and try to run something in UI, right? Just make me small piece of code and just run it. Um, Let me start. That actually should help you to grasp if that you are going in right way or wrong way. So let's add just a console log also. Length. So we'll see if it is working or not. One thing which we have to do is, okay, let's first see this and then we'll work on that. So after it is saved, we'll just run our application. Okay, so you can see there are some errors saying that ng model is not a known property of input box. So one thing which we have missed is forms module. So if you write complete thing in your code and then you start to run, you will see lot of errors and that can be confusing to you. Instead of that, just make small changes and work with that. And let's just start with localhost. Alright. So we can see that we have an input box as we wanted, and then let's just open the command prompt and keep on typing. So you can see that our input is changing, but our values are not changing. We are not getting console log of length, which is what we wanted. We don't want. We wanted that whenever we make some changes, our text should change, right? So in Angular, there is a benefit. In other languages, this is not that simple. But in Angular, you can just go to Sources tab in developer mode and just press Windows Control plus P for Windows and Command plus P for Angular, and then just start debugging things. You can write the file name, and you can see if input change is called whenever you type in something. So input change is not getting called. What to do in this case? These cases you would like to go back to HTML and you thought that on model change this value will come, but if it is not coming, what you should do is just you wanted to achieve an effect but it didn't work, so just paste it here and Chrome. On model change not working, so ng model change is not called. So one thing is simple, that we used on model change, which is not correct, but the correct name is ng model change. So these kind of issues, if you are not achieving something desirable effect, stop there, fix it. Again, to repeat, if you would have written complete thing and ran it, you will be having you will be completely lost where the thing went wrong. So you can just save it here, close this one, and then try to. So we are not receiving events here. That's good. Let's continue and let's go to console and just keep on typing the length of it. So if as we keep on typing, we can see our length changing here and values being entered. So that's how we basically debug. We start with very small, do small victories. Alright, let's continue. Now we want to showcase basically whatever list we have created, we want to show it in UI, right? So if length is greater than 5, in this way basically we first just achieve for first loop, just make a small victory. If it is more than 5, you want to put this in node and then put whatever data you have in node.
You'll always be my night sky. You're the night sky hiding behind dark gray clouds.
Let's try modulus operation on this. And then also we saw, even with dividing by 5 zeros, we can only get last 10 digits. So that's what we can do here.
I just stay dancing with my shadow all day. Watch the time.
So we get the last 5 characters. Now what happens if we are getting last 5 characters and then we want to put it in nodes?
See your stars.
Right. So in this case, now we have to always keep on taking last 5 characters. And in this case, we change. Here we have to think about if something we will do in loop. I mean, we will take 5 characters, last one, then again take 5 characters if possible, whatever characters are there, and then keep on checking that. So what we can do is we can have when while length is greater than 0.
You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down.
So what we have done here is programmed the code, and while programming you must have noticed that we are using where I have made change multiple times, sometimes going below, sometimes going up. So just start with a flow, what you think is right. If something needs to be corrected, go to back, again fix it, come back below. You have to just keep in mind what you are trying to do. If you are getting confusion, just write some comments. Like let me write some comments.
I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to.
Okay, so while debugging, we found that the length is it was our screen was getting stuck, and our length was coming as 1, and even with value 0, when we divide, length can be 1. So in that case, we have to check remaining numbers is not 0 and length is not 1. So let's do.
Breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
And in console log we can see that 1 2 3 4 5 is there, and then we type 6. Our loop is again stuck, our screen is stuck, so our loop is going on. So let's see, remaining number is 1, new node is with 5 numbers, input text is 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so we have not divided this number by remaining number, but instead of input text, so we just change this to remaining numbers. So next contains 1, and if we type 6, 7, 8, our previous will contain this thing, and next will contain 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this case, we are saying that whatever numbers we type in, we are basically creating a linked list here, where next will always contain the next item. Now what we'll do is, how do we showcase this in UI? In Angular, it's easy. We can use for loop, but for loops are for arrays. So what we have to do is create a method here which will give the array output.
I know I can make you believe in something that only we can see. Oh, so baby, hold on to me.
In Angular, there is a concept of getter things. So simply you can put a space here. This will be converted into linked list array, and we can return ARR. That's it. And then we can use linked list array as this. And we see that the values are getting printed below, but it's only having 2 values.
Baby, wait, I know that you're afraid, but it'll be okay if you just stay with me. And we can run from here, and we can disappear, and they won't find us where we are going, dear. So baby, hold on to me, 'cause I know I can make you believe in something that only we can see.
So while debugging, we found out that we didn't change current pointer, and that's what our issue was present. So we have to just use current pointer dot equals to new node, and that's how we'll keep on adding nodes in this code. Let's see now if we can do this correctly or not. So as soon as we keep on writing numbers, this will create new array items, and that's how we present linked list into this. So to summarize, right, as an Angular developer or any developer, you have to think about what result you want. Sometimes things might take a little bit more time. This was a little bit more complicated problem, but in simple problems, just think about output, how you are going to take input, and how you are going to represent it. There is a lot of things which can be done over this, like styling, adding borders, CSS, and whatnot. That all can be done. So I would really request you guys to practice. There is no alternative to it for understanding and using things. And what about, yeah, one thing I forgot is, like, what about other modules and child, parent, Angular, other Angular things which you want to use? As I told, for basic interview questions and stuff, you would not require it. As you develop your problems, as it gets more and more complicated, you can create child components. So maybe I create a second part to this video where we talk about how visually we can change things in this to go through child and stuff. I kind of picked up very difficult kind of problem for beginning on this thing. These kind of problems do not come generally in Angular, but in interview, that data structure, this can be asked. And yeah, I hope you like this video. There is a lot of stuff which I can teach more on this thing. Just be tuned and keep on watching. Thank you.